Hi guys, hope you're well. Welcome to DOdaily, Tuesday training. It's Des here, just out by the River Trent, as usual. Getting a bit of a walk in ahead of tonight's Do Running City Slicker Solidarity session. Of course, I'm just checking in to try and motivate you, inspire you to get involved. It's really important to do so right now, isn't it? Just to stay on top of things. And I've got information about tomorrow's Wednesday workout. Really looking forward to that. So, something slightly different, but I'll come back to that shortly. So the session tonight, of course, what we try and do is encourage you guys to all take part at the same time. Those that do it regular, anybody looking in for the first time, we try and get out there straight after the episode at 6:30. At the same time, that's quite important, although it's not essential. Just getting out there for daily activities, the real important thing. But if you can do it at the same time, knowing people are doing it at the same time, it's got a real nice way of just giving you that final kick. On a day like today, although it looks quite nice at the moment, it's actually really cold. So you might be procrastinating, wondering whether it's worthwhile. It definitely is. Get out the door. I'm out at the moment. The sun's out. It's absolutely freezing. But I'm definitely going to be out there later. I'll know what to wear exactly. And that's important, isn't it? So if you are joining us, make sure you wrap up warm. Even if you are doing something strenuous like running, it's important to stay warm, stay visible, and use that reflective clothing, those head torches, whatever you've got. Don't worry what people say. It's one of the key messages from last week, isn't it? And it's ironic I say that actually, because I was actually thinking about what I said last Wednesday, the 3 points I made in how we can tackle this situation. And the points were not worrying about what people say, remembering what we did before, and remembering what we can still do. And over the last few days, I've sort of spoke a lot about remembering the things we did from the last lockdown, but I don't want to dwell on that, to be honest. I don't want to sort of keep going on about the last lockdown and this lockdown, because we can be better than that. We can rise above it. We can do what we need to do and stay really positive. By looking too much into what we was doing, by talking too much about lockdown, it's only going to bring us to a place that we don't want to be. It's not a nice situation, but everybody's in the same boat. We're all having to experience it. So if we work together, it's something we can definitely come through stronger, more resilient, as I touched on yesterday. But what I will do over the next couple of days is really sort of focus on the things we can do. And through DOdaily, of course, the real activity starts on a Tuesday. The real sort of involvement in asking people to take part in certain tasks, certain activities, certain challenges. So if you can join us, honestly, get out there. I was out first thing this morning, but I'm still not going to miss it tonight. Bizarrely, first thing this morning, it was really mild, and then it threw it down towards the end of a walk I did with a friend. But it's not put me off. I'm still going to get out there. And the reason I did that with a friend is because we can still meet people, even if it is for a couple of days. So I'm doing exactly what I can. Didn't sort of break any rules or flirt with the restrictions. I'm doing exactly what I can, exactly what I'm allowed to do to stay on top of things. I had a good chat, good walk, 5k this morning. So knowing that's in the bag is great. It's really put me in a great mood again today. I'm out at the moment. Getting another walk in, and I'll go out later for a run with Kay. I always mention the fact I use it as not park run. Try and just push on that little bit more, and do things like that. Run with Kay, push on. Find different ways to be motivated by it, but still doing the same thing. Sticking to the same routines, sticking to the same activities. Just to keep us going, doing the things we love, and that's what's really important, isn't it? If you've not joined us, I've said it many times. So many of the guys have taken a lot from it, so much from it. It's surprised me, to be honest. But they've taken a lot. Some guys who weren't even running at the start of lockdown didn't let that initial sort of blow sort of put them off entirely. They've used it to get their running back on track. They're cycling, you know, mixing up the activities through the Wednesday workout in particular. We've looked at different activities. So whatever sort of suits them, they've taken it on board, and they get out there and they're just doing it. And that's the important thing, isn't it? You know, just getting out there and doing your activity can do so much to keep us on top of this tricky situation. But like I say, we're not going to dwell too much on that. I said there I was going to mention the Wednesday workout, and tomorrow somebody put an idea to me about running the Poppy Run. It's a virtual event. It's actually a paid event, so if people want to sort of look that up, I'll post a link on this video. You know, you get a medal and a t-shirt if you pay the money. Not looking to fundraise in particular for this event, although it is on that sort of link. But what we're doing, you know, a lot of the guys are really, from running the groups in the past, a lot of the guys love to do something around Remembrance Day. You know, we often run a Sunday group in normal times, and they like to get involved in that. We run past the service here along the embankment. In just a few seconds I'll show you the War Memorial. It's a big occasion, to be honest, and being based here, a lot of the guys really enjoy sort of taking part in that day. So with this virtual event, like I say, I'll post up that link. We can get involved, do a run, walk, whatever distance you choose. You know, over the next couple of weeks, we're all going to try and do it tomorrow. You know, and just do something together. A couple of us are going to meet up here. You know, I just said there, the War Memorial. Get a couple of pictures, you know, and hopefully that can inspire people to get involved, or if not, get involved in that in particular, just to get out there, get a workout in, you know, make the most of the light we've still got, make the most of the cooler temperatures. You know, it's not always easy to get up and get out when it's cold and dark, but if you can join us, you know, it'd be really, we'd really love you to. We'd really love you to get involved. Sorry, slightly distracted there. We'd love you to get involved, or we'd just love you to get out there and sort of rub off our inspiration. You know, this is a great place to remember that. So whilst we can do a little bit there, you know, it's called the Poppy Run. It's just a fantastic way of trying to tick some boxes of what we used to do, remembering what worked in the past, but also remembering what we can still do. It's not an official do running event, so like I say, when you look at the link, it's not really associated with what we do, but we're using an idea, we're using something somebody else is doing to keep us going, keep us ticking along, keep us doing the things we enjoy. Just a little bit conscious at the minute of walking into people. That's why I'm going in all different directions. I wanted to show you the another memorial just beyond that, but perhaps tomorrow I'll be able to put that in. But yeah, it's just important to do all these things, use these special occasions. You know, at the weekend we used Halloween. I'm not saying we will, I've not got a real idea, but this weekend we might use the fact it's bonfire night. You know, just in many ways distracting from the situation and distracting from how difficult it can be to get out the front door and actually get that activity in. You know, it's interesting that I show you this because just across the road somebody's actually drawing it, which I'd love to see that picture, but there you go. Again, this is a really nice building, you know, something I've always known. So like I say, when they have that big remembrance service, you know, and I think they are still doing it to some extent, it's a really nice place to be, and it's a great way to remember all those that fought so hard in the war. Of course, after tomorrow we've got the Thursday thoughts. Nearly forgot what day it was. Keep posting those questions, love enjoying those, love looking into your questions and doing a bit of research. Got some good responses to the inspirational question that I threw back at you guys about what was your horror moment. Like I've said a few times, whilst it kind of plays off a negative, the aim is to try and spin that into a positive and we all love a good comeback story, don't we? Do you know, one of my favourite films in particular, something that inspires me, is Rocky. Bit cheesy, I know, everybody's seen Rocky, I've seen it a million times, but we all love a good comeback story. We all love that rags to riches or sort of zero to hero kind of tale, and that's all I'm trying to do there, is just try and get people to sort of buy into that, you know, and understand that from every negative, from even the lowest of lows, we can create massive highs. And that's something I feel I've done personally. You know, I've over the last 5 years, I wasn't in a great place 5 years ago. It wasn't the worst ever. This is that other memorial. It's got all the names of the people in Nottingham. So if you are local, come and have a look. You know, come and have a look. You might see some relatives or, you know, people you know listed who fought in the war. It's a really poignant place to be. But yeah, what I was saying there, 5 years ago I was in a dark place, you know, wasn't as bad as lots of people have got it. I was okay, but it wasn't great. Really upset with the way things were panning out for me personally, you know. And just through running, through people inspiring me, through people encouraging me, you know, it gave me a real purpose, a real aim. And that's all I'm trying to do here through the things we do. Some of it's a bit cheesy, some of it's a bit quirky and fun, you know. I've got no problems in saying that, you know. Again, a few years ago I'd have been a bit of a bloke and I wouldn't have admitted these things, but so what, you know, it's not about worrying what people say anymore, is it? It's about doing what's right for us, and that's touching on that point again. So give it a real go, guys. Get out the front door. When I say it's cold, you quickly get used to it. I'm a little bit hot again under this hat at the moment, but do you know, it's really worth getting out. It's really worth getting out for that important exercise, getting this week off to a flyer. Do you know, 2 days of great activity, you'll forget all about what's going to happen on Thursday, apart from DOdaily, of course. Hopefully you don't forget about that. Hopefully you can tune in. We've had lots and lots of great feedback over the last couple of days. Different people watching it as well, which is really, really nice. Do you know, it's important for me to sort of spread the word, keep doing what I do. Do you know, keep sort of introducing it to new people. And whilst that's happening, do you know, it's obviously having a little bit of an impact. And if we can all do that on each other, do you know, why wouldn't we? Do you know, if we can all inspire one person, and believe me, you'll be inspiring more than that. Everybody inspires lots of people around them. So get out there, get those pictures taken, those selfies, do you know, in those bright clothes, yellow t-shirts if you can, put it over your hoodie, do you know, or whatever running t-shirts you've got. Get out there, give it a real go, take some quirky pictures. They're already starting to come in today. Like I say, it's great to get out at 6:30, but if you can't, just get out there and get in that daily activity. Get those pictures shared and I'll share them across the story. And we'll be back tomorrow for the Wednesday workout. For more details of that, for full details, of course, I tried to explain it the best I could there. Check out the closed Facebook group and hook up with us on all the social media. Do you know, there's lots to go at, lots of information. Just have a look what we're doing if you're a little bit daunted by some of the things I said. But keep getting out there, keep staying active, stay safe while you're doing it, stay safe. Sorry, and stay positive. That's the most important thing. Whilst ever we're positive, do you know, we've got a chance here. Do you know, we've got a chance to be happy and get through it as a team. Come on, guys, get out there. Tuesday training, the solidarity session, tick. Till tomorrow and the Wednesday workout, there's the back of the memorial. I'll probably be back up there doing it from somewhere, just doing it.